Are ya? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is three. Oh, I hit it. I hit it a minute early. My apologies. It's 3:29. I hope that's okay. This is Coffee Talk on a clouding up Tuesday afternoon. Yep, we're going to get the thunderstorm started. It's just going to take a little bit of extra time to get going. We knew that it was going to be a little later today, and there you go. So let's just take a look outside, shall we? This is our Tavares Tower cam. Definitely with some of those darker skies, right? Let me take you to downtown Orlando, see what's doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can definitely, it's not a summer's day, but it's also not a winter's day, right? Like there's moisture in the air. Downtown Orlando looking good. Let me take you to the tourist district. See what's doing. Disney Springs, you're not looking too bad. Over to the beaches, Daytona Beach. How you doing? Yeah, the clouds are with us. How about New Smyrna Beach? People still over there at the beach? Yeah, people even over at the inlet. Look at that. Are they loading up a little raft there on the bottom left corner? Not too bad. Kennedy Space Center. Check it in. 39A, the breeze. You got the clouds off in the distance. Yeah, it's a beautiful one, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Temperatures across Central Florida warming up. It's 82 degrees in Melbourne, 86 New Smyrna Beach, 89 in Sanford, 86 in Orlando, and about 89 degrees in the Villages and Lady Lake. So we are looking good. Visible satellite imagery doing a really good job of kind of presenting the clouds that are over top of us right now. Let me turn the air down a little bit so it's not spraying that air in my face. But there you go. You can see plenty of those clouds over top of us here in Central Florida. We pop up our first warning live Doppler radar, and there is some rainfall, just not necessarily here in the metro. So let me take you over to Brevard County, see what's doing. There's some little pockets of rain, and our next little batch of heavy stuff about to lift in from Indian River County. There it is, out near Blue Cypress Lake, and it's getting heavier. So if you live in Palm Bay, Floridana Beach, Grant, Valcaria, you'll get a little bit of heavy rainfall here in the not so distant future. Not severe or anything, although our Doppler radar is showing some decent little pockets of wind there. What are you at? Yeah, like 15, 20 miles an hour. So not too crazy, but some decent rain. Some decent gusty winds. Further to the south, lots of stormy weather out over Okeechobee County. There's also some light showers here over like Cocoa Beach area, nothing severe. But as I put that into motion, kind of the same thing, kind of lifting up toward Patrick Space Force Base, maybe even the Kennedy Space Center. And then if we come over here through the metro, it's quiet, but up into Marion County, starting to watch some heavier stuff. Citra, Anthony, Reddick, you can see those storms exiting 301. More out near Fellowship. Nothing severe, but again, with the radar showing little pockets of wind here or there. So I will put just the regular old radar back up. I'll put it back on the wide scan. So there you go. Oh, it looks like a little downpour. Did I see a little downpour here at Daytona Beach? Yeah, look at that. Right beachside, right at the area. Look at that. Right there at the beachside. Okay, so there you go. The forecast for today is going to call for opportunities of soaking rains. All right, it's. I think that the severity for today is going to be a little bit lower. So here's 3:30, 4 o'clock, and you kind of see storms really bubbling up 5:30, 6 o'clock in our northern areas, and then through the evening, 8, 9 o'clock through the metro, and then eventually tapering off and drifting off to the south. So in terms of rainfall, we know that today is going to be yet again another active forecast pattern. We know this. And one thing I will also add, just because of the fact that we've started to see delays over at the international airport, 30 minutes and increasing because of these thunderstorms. And it's not even started really storming in the metro yet. So just keep that in mind. Almost 200 flights that they're working right now are on time. 51 are delayed though, and 2 are canceled. So certainly there's going to be more and more of those delays with us. All right. Any questions, comments, concerns? I'm just checking. It looks like Manolfi's in and updating. I want to make sure that I've got you the latest forecast. Let me see if he's updated this. And while I'm checking that, by the way, any of your questions, your comments? William says, I want rain. William, I get that. I get that. Sarah says, yeah, I left the sunroof open all day yesterday during those torrential rains. Oh no, that sounds terrible. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Looks as if Ormond Beach will be getting some rain soon. Yeah, there's a lot of dark skies over top of us. It's going to take a little bit of extra time for these storms to get going, though, right? So there's that. Now, as far as the 7-day forecast goes, we've got those storms in place, and it's not just today. Look at tomorrow. Look at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to keep the stormy weather around, and then Monday, Tuesday, we're going to start to bring down that rain coverage just a little bit. But this is the fresh 7-day forecast that Manalfi just put together, and it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Lori says, I love the rain, but the humidity has to go. I wish that I could just flip a switch and make that change for you. I just can't. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So any questions? Talk about consistency. I know, right? Like copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Exactly right. Bruce is asking about rain for Oviedo. Not right now, but we should get some storms later on tonight. So I would say, to you, Bruce, and like I'm on my way to take my son to swimming. It's going to take a little while, but we'll get there. We'll get there, right? And I would also add that the rains that we do see should be good soakers, right? The flooding threat, we're watching the potential of flooding rains, and not just this afternoon either, but the next couple of days, looking at tomorrow, looking at late week even. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on a second. I need to wake up, y'all. This is the correct one. That was the severe weather risk. This is the flooding risk. There you go. Today, tomorrow, even Thursday, watching a threat for flooding rains each day. Yeah. Billy says, please don't let it rain into land. We have baseball tonight at 6. I got you. I'm going to try and take my son to a scouts meeting. I'm going to try and take my little guy, start that going. So I'm also hoping for some good weather. Yeah. Hoping for it at least. Lisa's asking, no tornadoes, right? Yeah, every day in Florida can Florida. But I would say that the threat of severe weather is lower today than yesterday, but you've always got that isolated threat. So we're watching for it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. All right. So that's where we're at. Any questions, comments, concerns? Out to the tropics. I just realized, by the way, embarrassing. I realized today, I've been calling this Felipe. It's Philippe. Man. How did I mess that up? Winds as of the 11 o'clock advisory are down to 45. So Philippe is a little weaker this late morning and early afternoon. Forecast to go right face first into wind shear. So Philippe should continue to weaken. And then just behind Philippe, we've got Invest 91. And I got to tell you, it's looking better and better. Now an 80% likelihood that this gets developed. Tropical depression expected over the next 48 hours time. Computer forecast models for Invest 91 show kind of a west-northwest track and then eventually making a right-hand turn. So this one should recurve. The reality is, what's kind of interesting is Philippe or the remnants of Philippe. The computer models are kind of trying to hint we may see some of that moisture moving into central Florida. So we'll watch and see how that plays out. All right. All right. We didn't notice. Don't worry. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Looks like Felipe to me. Potato, Felipe, whatever it is. Yeah. Lawrence is asking, will Orlando get rain? More than likely. Just not at the moment. It's going to take a little while for that to get going. All right. All right. 3:38. Time to go do the swim thing. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Of course, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi is with you today at 4:30, 5:30, 6, 7, 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock on WESH 2 News, tracking it all. And then I will be back with you on WESH 2 News Sunrise tomorrow, chatting about how tropical moisture is still pluming into Central Florida and how long we're going to stay this stormy before we kind of level things off just a little bit. All right? So tune into him tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning. All right? Be the good person I know you are. Be the sunshine. See y'all later.